Tonight, a story you'll see first on KHOU 11 News, an up-close look at the start of the new school year in HISD.
KHOU 11 News rode along with Superintendent Mike Miles to bring you a first-hand look at how he's trying to implement controversial changes in the state's largest district.
Victor Jacobo was the only TV inside access. Victor, a long day and a lot to digest.
Yeah, that's right, Mia. We got this invitation from the district, and a note for transparency as part of that invitation. Some restrictions that came along with it, including not showing students' faces, so you won't see them in this package. That's because it's pretty early in the year, and many students have not yet signed off on media releases. On top of that, we were near some of private conversations between Superintendent Mike Miles and some school leaders, and some of those conversations, because of the nature, were off limits. But we did see a lot on our road trip today with the superintendent. We hit up 3 campuses today, and I got to see firsthand Mike Miles' one-on-one, hands-on efforts to influence and reshape the district.
The very far side of the district.
Our first stop was at Mitchell Elementary, an NES school that last year jumped from an F-rated school to a B.
I put in my request to go NES, so I'm so excited.
To start, Miles met with school leaders, discussing challenges and goals before continuing the tour with class visits. Miles observed teachers, examined classrooms, and that would be followed up with notes and comments on ways to improve between Miles, the principal, and South Division leadership.
I was really impressed.
On the car ride to our next destination, Miles says some schools are adapting well to NES and showing signs of implementing his vision of systematic change well.
To see this right away, the level of comfort that the kids had and the teachers had, I didn't see that level of comfort generally until about November last year.
But the second stop at Thomas Middle School showed more of the growing pains continuing during Miles' second year as district leader, with Miles expressing concern over administrator and teacher preparation and execution.
We're not where we need to be. And that's just a reminder that, this is not easy work.
The third stop was at Jones Futures Academy, which houses staff supporting the entire South Division.
The operations facilities is probably about air conditioning?
Yeah, a lot of it is HVAC.
Overall, Miles says he's satisfied with classroom instruction at the start of the second year of the state takeover, but knows he needs school leaders to buy into his system, a struggle he hopes will soon be in the rearview mirror.
We're off to a good start. It's a lot further ahead than we were last year, but there's a lot of work ahead.
We reached out to the Houston Education Association for another perspective on the start of the school year, as we cannot ask directly questions of educators on our tour. The HEA said in a statement they sent to us the district was not ready for the first day of school, with union members reporting concerns of some classrooms reaching temperatures as high as 85 degrees and overcrowding in some non-NES classrooms. Now, Miles reiterated today in a news conference that happened here at the HISD headquarters that the issues with heat and air conditioning at campuses around the district will likely be an ongoing issue throughout the coming months, likely through October. Now reporting live outside the HISD offices, Victor Jacobo, KHOU 11 News.
It is challenging to learn and focus, though,
Yes.
when you are uncomfortable and hot. Victor Jacobo with the detailed ride along. Thank you.
And we